What's going on, people? How you doing? How you doing this evening? Sorry, this early afternoon. It's about almost 1 o'clock on a Tuesday early afternoon. Man, I want to talk about a couple things real quick. This is going to be a quick video. As you can see by the thumbnail, you know what I'm about to talk about. I'm gonna show a couple of videos that you guys can see, what have you, and also anyway, before I go any further, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please. This is Kasim Lamar channel right here, YouTube channel. And again, I'm gonna keep on bringing this content that I think especially my people need to understand, need to know, need to be aware of. If you're not aware of it, I'm gonna keep on reminding you. All right. So let's get it going. This first one is in Chicago, a couple of them in Chicago. It's been a lot of things going on, shootings all over the country. I think they said about 400 plus shootings all over the country. This 4th of July weekend, only on a weekend. It's crazy, man. Let's keep it going.
Yet, but according to our count, at least 72 people have been shot in the city since Friday evening. 5 of them were children. Those 5 children shot since Sunday afternoon. A 6-year-old girl shot in West Pullman is among the weekend victims. She and her mother were outside with others early this morning near 119th in South Michigan. Someone fired from a gray SUV, hitting the child in the hand and her mother in the back.
Likely the 6-year-old wasn't a target, as we've seen too many times, tragically. Someone else is being targeted, and the unintended target, innocent child, is struck.
Hours earlier, a 5-year-old girl was shot in the same neighborhood. She was in an alley at 117th and South Normal, where someone started shooting. The girl was hit in her right leg. Police say her condition is stable at Roseland Community Hospital. And children were injured in a drive-by this morning in Washington Park. 6 people were shot. A 12-year-old girl remains in critical condition at Comer Children's Hospital. A 13-year-old boy is stable. Investigators put down more than 100 evidence markers at the scene. They have no suspects in custody.
No more. We asked each and every individual throughout all of our communities in Chicago to get on top of your aldermen and call for a no confidence vote in Superintendent Brown.
If policing kept us safe.
Before they go any further, I'm just gonna let you guys know they talking about policing. I'm gonna let you hear what she got to say.
We would be the safest community in the country, and clearly we are not. The community is making this demand. They have been making this demand, and we will continue to make this demand, all of us together, until we are heard and we see the results that we request.
Okay, let me put my 2 cents in this. You will never be heard, a lot of our Black communities, because we vote on identity politics for the most part. We don't vote on actual solutions, actual legislations that's going to be passed specifically to protect us or to give us some type of bill to help us increase our financial abilities. Help us understand financial wealth, help us, education, real books, academic things going on. Your trades and stuff like that. We too busy promoting single motherhood. We too busy promoting males, beta males, submissive males. We too busy promoting what else would you want to call it? The woman, no matter how she is as a person, putting her on a pedestal, being as though our young boys are reading at a 4th grade reading level. We're not voting correctly at all. And it's a lot of, as I talk all the time, boule Black people that's helping the process of not voting particularly right, because we're too busy on the Democratic plantation. We're too busy on it. Or we got these globalist Black politicians that just want to do everything else for everyone else other than us. Well, we need the problem solving and stuff like that. It's causing chaos and disorder all over our country, not just in Chicago. in the city where I'm from as well. We putting martyrs as trophies, such as George Floyd. This is how backwards we are. We promoting super liberal feminist Black women that don't even promote the Black family nucleus, Black family empowerment. They promote themselves individually. You know, it's all this stuff that's going on that we don't seem to get. There's so much information out there, and I'm not I'm not the smartest one in the room. I just have a lot of common sense, I believe. And I know that we need to be finding things that we have so much information. I know that. Let's keep it going. Who is Deadly Guns? It's another one that I want you guys to see as well. Let's go. CBS News.
Violence across the country over the holiday weekend. According to the Gun Violence Archive, 189 people were killed and 516 were injured after shootings over the course of a 72-hour period starting in July 2nd. In total, the organization reported more than 450 such incidents over the holiday weekend, and they come as several major cities nationwide are struggling to combat rises in crime.
And a lot of these
in asking for help or having difficult conversations. For those of us who were people of color, there were different reactions. So take off your
okay, here we go. This is the article that I want to read a little bit of as well. Just guys, it's a situation that when we promote degeneracy, this is what's going to happen. When we promote, unproductive adults, and this is what's going to happen. When we promote individuals that's not doing anything for our community but causing chaos and disorder, this is what's going to happen. I just don't get it, how people don't see this shit, because they're too pro-Black to see it. This is what the pro-Blacks don't want to talk about. This is what the super liberal fake wokes don't want to talk about. They want to talk about what white mommy and daddy is doing that don't want to validate them. That's what they want to talk about. Anyway, at least 150 people across the U.S. were killed by gun violence in more than 400 shootings over the 4th of July weekend, according to data collated by the Gun Violence Archive. An update that put 2021 on track to continue and exceed the violent surge that made 2020 the deadliest year of gun violence in decades. Look what's going on. This look. It's not a funny matter. This is crazy. There were 14 mass shootings defined by the Gun Violence Archive as when 4 or more people, excluding the shooter, are shot or killed over the 4th of July weekend, more than any other weekend this year. There have been 336 mass shootings this year, 20 of which occurred in July, roughly two every day this year. America, that because we're leading, it's a lot of far leftists leading on one of those divisions. They want complete division. They don't want to talk about what's actually going on with the educational system, with the working progression that needs to be done up as well. They don't want to talk about what people need to do. They just want to talk about whatever the woke media wants to talk about, stuff that really don't matter, stuff that is on probably a realistic person on. It's probably on the, if it's a top 20, it's probably number 20. This is what's going on. In total, there were more than 400 shootings, and at least 150 deaths from gun violence over the holiday weekend. As I said, thought these figures may change as data over the 72-hour period from Friday to Sunday is updated. So it might be more. This, I don't get what's going on, but it's a travesty. And if we don't start understanding that this situation is going to get worse, if we keep on promoting all this chaos and disorder within my community, because I'm not a globalist, guys. I respect and love all cultures, but I'm about my people, excuse me. I'm about my people understanding what's going on. I'm about my people understanding logic, rationale, being a realist, and knowing that we must create solutions within. All this other stuff shouldn't even matter. And we got these fake pro-blacks, fake woke, super liberal Black people that's in our way. They need to get the fuck out of our way, because a lot of them are not talking about some real stuff. They're not being honest. They're not being real. They go across the hoods all over our country, and and they see self-hate. They see the chaos, the disorder. They see all that, and they still won't talk about it because they too much into what white mommy and daddy is doing that don't validate them. This is why a lot of these dudes, male or female, I can't even listen to all the way when they have a conversation, because I know what's going to lead to promoting victimhood. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I just want you guys to understand that I'm coming with some more content, so be ready. All right, and please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to Kasim Lamar YouTube. Coming up with some more stuff, more topics, and I might even do it live tonight. Anyway, peace.